Yay! Hold on, I did. So we've got me and David here.
Nah.
Doing our dual stream. So hello to my YouTube people. And
yo, Twitch boys, what's up? Whoever's here. Nobody's here right now.
Them Twitch boys.
Them Twitch boys.
So okay. You're in control, so I can't do it. So we're playing Hidden Agenda. This is one of PlayStation's PlayLink games, where David hates all PlayLink games.
It's always some trivia crap.
You haven't played this one before. You don't know what David doesn't like trivia stuff. So this one's called Hidden Agenda. It could be worse, David. I could say, hey, let's play one of the music ones where you have to sing.
Hey, Linda, why don't you play those music games that you could sing on? There you go. I'm not good. Anyway, whatever, new game.
So I'm not quite sure what this game is about. It just looks fun. So do the story mode, I guess.
You got to control the whole thing with your phone.
Yes, and that's kind of the whole thing about PlayLink
story
games.
mode, you're playing the game for fun. Work together to solve the crime and play the story you want to see.
So the whole thing with PlayLink games is it's like the Jackbox games. You use your phone to play, or any device that can download apps, essentially, and has a touch screen, all that good stuff.
Yeah, you have to do it too.
I'm like, oh no.
Waiting on
What's
you.
going on?
How well do you know your friends? Choose wisely. Life and death decisions will be in their hands. Who do you think is coolest under pressure? Swipe left and right to shuffle through the cards. Swipe up on the one you want to play.
That's very loud. This is very loud.
What?
What I just did.
Swiping through my cards, David.
You should have like 2 cards. What are you talking about? There's 2 of us.
You couldn't decide on this one. No single player came out on top.
David,
What?
I've seen you at conventions.
That's different.
That's a lot of pressure.
I've seen you in every other scenario.
A lot of pressure. I'm a manager for a reason, David.
Seen you in every other scenario.
I'm forced to do well under pressure.
Uh-huh.
Now, on my own personal life, I know I'm free to just freak out and have a mental breakdown. But if it's something where I have to be a cool cucumber for, I am the coolest cucumber, David.
So you read nothing that just happened on the screen right there.
Nope. That's your job. Mila, what are you doing, you weird dog?
We ain't gonna make it.
For what?
This game.
How so?
Because you're paying attention to everything else but the screen.
It's not doing anything. Look, there's a mousetrap. And some cigarette smoke. And a half-naked man. Maybe full naked. We can't really see all of them, so. He got some nips there, David. Was that a bomb strapped to his junk?
It's a bomb.
So what is this saw situation here? Like, oh, don't do that.
You already did it.
Don't. So we lost already.
Told you.
This is the weirdest game of Rainbow Six Siege I have seen.
That's a standard game. Something always goes wrong with it. Somebody always gets blown up.
You should get that off your screen so I don't have to keep saying it. Thank you. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, Officer Marnie and Nelson responded to a sighting of the Trapper serial killer. Okay, there's Officer Becky Marnie.
Of course I'm ready.
And I guess the other one's something Nelson. Tom Nelson.
What's the play?
Tom Nook. Okay, they're here.
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box. You must have a majority vote to progress the game.
Majority.
Play a takeover card to lock out your friends and seize
So in other
control
words, it doesn't
of a
really
choice.
matter. We just choose.
You'll start with just one
We have
card.
to both make sure we choose
Earn
the same
more by
one.
completing searches and QuickTime events. For this choice, you can use your takeover for free. Why don't you give it a go? Just tap the takeover button during a choice to take control.
Splind is taking control.
I'm thinking we walk right through the front door. Catch 'em off guard.
You see why I think we're not gonna make it, right? You're absolutely.
Look, choose wisely, David. I chose wisely.
You made a choice.
It's fine. It's not like the last one they ended up getting blown up. Alright, David, let's see. I'm gonna split up. Yeah,
Really, Linda?
We need another person to play this with us.
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Oh, that doesn't seem
Whoever
like
hits
fun.
it first wins a takeover.
Yeah. Fastest finger, David.
This is not a competition.
It's this trophy, David. I got a Chiefs.
Yeah.
Rosie's in there.
What do you think?
Yeah. Oh, now we can split up. Okay.
It's the end of the hallway. There's nowhere. Where else is he gonna go?
Sticking together.
So I'm paying attention.
Oh yeah, because I'm not. Stuff's happening now. It's not just smoky words on a screen, David. Now's not the time to have twitchy fingers.
Tom. Tom, he's in here.
Hands up now!
To shoot, everyone must move their pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot.
You do not have to open
You do
fire.
not have to open fire.
So you don't have to shoot him, but we can if we want to.
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
It's not for
Oh my god.
You'll be fine. It's okay. She won't be fine. She's standing right in water. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Okay. Hostage. Bye, David. 'Cause that's you, David. What?
The hunt for the Trapper came to a dramatic
It's okay.
end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct
Well, I guess we
arrested
can just
their
take
primary
Tom off here.
suspect,
He's dead.
Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped
you
the
wanna
city
reset?
and claimed the lives
No,
of first
you
response
can.
police officers. More on this story as it develops.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that, there is no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called Trapper Killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims, themselves. One such hero was Officer Tom
See, that's the
Nelson,
thing.
who died as
with the
he
two,
and his partner were
I
making
mean, it's
the
the
arrest
job.
that brought us
You
here
gotta choose between
today.
either the person, the
Jonathan
thing.
Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes.
Yeah?
Why?
Do you disagree
Because
with
he
my
hopes
decision?
you will
I
see
didn't
him
disagree with anything.
as a man,
Saying
a fellow human being. But this is only another one of the Trapper's clever ploys. We cannot trust this man. He has a deceitful, twisted, villainous mind, and nothing he says or does will ever change that. I therefore recommend punishment to the full extent of the law, no less than the death penalty. Thank you.
Jonathan Finn, for the crimes for which you have been found guilty, I hereby sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
There you go. See? There you go. You got the death penalty for him. You did not die in vain, dude. Unless he has the hidden agenda.
Who do you think is the most trusting?
You're not.
I see how it is, David. You were very quick. But
Tap the logbook button on your app.
You didn't even
to
think
read
about
plot
that.
updates,
I didn't think about
view
it,
character
'cause I know it's the
biographies,
truth.
and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
Okay, so you're saying that if given the opportunity, I would cheat before you?
The most trusting.
That's trust.
And this is the crawl. Let's kick it off tonight. Our very own home.
That's not no. That's no.
The Trapper. Sucker's been on
No, you no, Linda. That's not.
Mr. Trapper's
You can't
only got
do that.
48
No.
hours
I trust the
left
dogs.
to Marvel, so I thought, hey, did
You see why I answered the way I did.
Phones are open. Caller 1, you're up.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man. I mean, my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. That's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know?
Oh, what?
Look at Martin for one. Promotion to homicide, medal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud. Mishandling evidence, improper
Who
conduct,
said?
who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good
Uh-oh.
ones.
Guess she's a bad popo, David. No? Maybe?
Maybe.
A little bit?
Okay, I'm pretty safe to say that this isn't a trivia game.
No. Unless the trivia is,
Morning,
how little
everyone.
do you trust your partner?
Caught another pair of John Does this weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marty the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Detective Calvary, pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Hey. Don't let Calvary get to you. Ever since he got internal affairs eyes on you, he acts like some kind of moral
God, there's
crusader.
so many. I'm trying to like watch the thing.
Seriously. You doing all right?
Fine, Linda. Fine. Whatever.
I'd be doing a lot better if Calvary would take a short walk.
I mean, she's going through a
I
lot,
would keep your
David.
distance until all this inquiry bullshit blows over.
Between everything,
Don't throw IA
plus
any
hearing
bones.
crap on the radio, plus everything else.
Literally, the guy said, "Keep AI eyes off you,"
Mom.
and then you want to go the sarcastic route.
Detective Marnie, we have a word in my office.
She's feisty, David.
Uh huh.
Look at that butt on her, David.
Nah.
Look, Marnie, I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective,
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, don't apologize. You're a good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Like, what would she have done? Like, she shot at the guy, and then other guy died.
Sometimes it feels like we don't have a choice.
That's about it.
You do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I want to believe that. But I know the trapper's set for execution
Wow,
in
that was
48
fast.
hours.
Usually they sit on death row
Heavy
for a long
load.
time.
Know when you send someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
I'd put him there again. Only next time, I'd make sure he didn't take my partner with him.
Officer Nelson's death was not in vain.
His death was my fault. My mess. Maybe once the trapper's pushing daisies, I can finally get a good night's sleep.
This game looks pretty good, at least.
Yeah.
God, we need another person playing.
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know.
Here we go.
Thank you for talking to him so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
It can be kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
I know how to get what I need. Call you after.
She's a strong, independent woman.
Your attorney says you've got something you want to share with me? You've got 5 minutes. Piss around and I'm out of here.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody. I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive.
Okay.
You can't forgive your abusers once you've put them in the ground. Forgiveness doesn't work like that.
I didn't kill anyone!
Finn, calm down.
Calm? I'm about to fucking die! And nobody will know the truth.
What do you mean? What truth?
I'm gonna die a liar. A dirty, sinning liar.
Truth about what?
The confession, the murders, everything!
Oh, so now you didn't kill them? The chaplain, the orderly? Then who did? Adam Jones?
Adam was my friend at the orphanage. Things we'd been through together, who could blame him for killing them?
I'm trying to lead him around, David.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you just realized you're running out of road, so you're buying yourself a little extra asphalt.
No. No.
You come up with a nifty little nobody to take your seat on the stainless steel ride. There's only one problem.
What's that?
He doesn't exist.
He exists.
Where is he?
Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. And he keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, because I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a hen house. You have
Oh,
no
it's
idea what it was
that
like
old
in there.
story.
The playroom. Well, that's what he called it, but I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
I'm not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam, now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, It's better if I draw
Don't
you a
do it.
map.
Don't do it. He gonna stab you with the pen.
You gonna draw me a treasure map?
All I can do is point you in the right direction, but,
No. You got words. Use them.
I kind of need to show you myself, you know?
No. No.
Sorry, Finn. No dice.
Never even in the game, was I? I can't take it! I'm not supposed to be here!
Where it is. I can
It's
throw
not
it myself.
supposed to go like
I got
this!
hands.
Finn! Stop it!
This is insane. Adam told me this wouldn't happen. He told me I'd be out by now. He promised!
Finn, listen to me. I will look into this, Adam Jones, what you're saying, but even if it's true, it might be a day late and $1 short. I'm sorry.
I feel like if we had given him the pen, he would have, like, stabbed us or something.
He's also chained up to the table.
Regardless, it did make you see that she had pepper spray in her purse.
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Look, I know where you're going with this, and it's not gonna work. There's no way they're letting Finn out. It's too flimsy.
I know. That's not what I'm after.
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
Not enough to overturn.
Finn is not a good man. But if he dies, and you didn't do everything in your power to make sure he is the trapper, could you live with yourself?
Yeah. You're right. Let's take it to Judge Van Stone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank me yet.
Confession, Felicity. Okay, just the thing.
Who is the most persuasive in an argument?
I think we all know the answer to this one. David? Just kind of, this is just kind of
No, that's not winning an argument.
It's just kind of like... I mean, if you want to deny the truth, that's on you. See, the game knows.
If you're trying to make the choice for me doesn't mean that you won the argument, man.
Thank you so much for seeing me.
That's not the point.
Miss Petty already filled me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
The timing is certainly convenient, but I think he's telling the truth. Or at least some version of it. So far it adds up.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
I'm not sure what the truth is, but I know it's out there and we need time to find it.
Apparently, you need to release a convicted serial killer to find it.
Just long enough to lead the police to Adam Jones.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
I think that he can help us. If you grant Finn a single-day release under armed guards, we may save an innocent man from wrongful execution.
I see. All right, Miss Graves. I'm going to grant Jonathan Finn a temporary release into police custody. But only for 3 hours. No more.
Thank you.
Full hours.
Hey, Lana, you're not gonna believe this.
We actually went for it?
Surprised the heck out of me.
Wow. Nice work, Felicity.
Don't call me that. I'm gonna head over to Homicide and let him know.
Good call. And Felicity, thank you.
Don't thank me yet.
So, what do you think so far?
So far, it's pacing's a little weird.
Outrageous. Case against Finn was air goddamn tight.
Seems
Nailed
like a
him with a
normal,
hostage for
like, cop
Christ's
show
sake.
type thing.
Had to be one hell of a
Whatever.
tale for you to go and spin the judge's head around.
I'm sorry to spring this on you. We all want the same thing. A man is about to be put to death, and we need to make sure he deserves it.
Oh, Jonathan Finn deserves it. Of that I am sure.
He's got a butt chin.
Who
Was it the same
exactly
butt
was
face who was mean to us
Adam
earlier?
Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage.
Oh,
But
he's
you know
presumed
what?
dead. I know.
Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
I think there's something there. Judge thinks so too. He's granting a temporary release into police custody to help
No,
find
this all
Adam
could be a
Jones.
big mistake.
Finn tells me
because they did
Leminski
say
had a
earlier
secret
that
room at the orphanage. Called it the
manipulative.
playroom. It's where he
However,
held his extracurricular activities.
I feel like this
Does
is
that sound familiar?
this makes sense because this is
Something
the
like that.
story. This is how you push it forward.
important.
If not, it's gonna shut down real quick. You know.
I was wondering,
Not necessarily.
Mr. Hillary. So,
Where else could the
when
story
you
go?
analyzed the bodies
he
of
dies
the
and
trapper's
then
victims,
the killer
did you
happens
find
again,
anything
then
that might suggest there
does it
could
again.
be another suspect?
Find the
So
actual
then,
killer.
then that means we're doing the right thing.
5
then.
years ago. I don't think so.
I feel like it's a
No
bottleneck.
reason to suspect anyone but
What does that mean though? So it's
I do
that
recall
you
only,
saying that too.
You know, submitting
like
a partial
that
analysis
fills
of
in the other
evidence
gap of the
because
story.
Yeah.
Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze.
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Not just hold on a goddamn second.
Shut
How
up,
can you
butt
even
chin.
entertain the idea of letting this scumbag out of his cell? Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
I think I'd like to hear from Detective Marnie, if you don't mind.
Sure. Catherine Hope
Her
was a
eyelashes
social
were on
worker
point, David.
at
Look
Las
at them.
Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her.
Who would you describe as the bravest person amongst you?
Garbage people, you know that, right, David? It's my turn. My turn.
All right, so go to the store by yourself and don't call me.
We got a 10-8 at
Go
Hog
for
Haven
it.
Trailer Park.
So
outside
you're gonna make
Highway.
fun of my anxiety
A
problems?
break-in in
You
progress.
gonna make fun of me for everything else?
I was closest to the scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece of cake, but
Hi.
that night everyone was on pins
What?
and needles
Car.
because the trapper
I know.
was raising Cain.
He smelled pee-pee. He wants to let
And
everyone
any
know.
one of us could have been next.
Oh, well then.
That's why guys drive cars like that.
Really think that's the
Yes.
No, that's really not it.
So for context, people, someone just drove by with a very loud sounding car. I don't know if it picked up on the stream or not, but yeah. Search the area. Especially if it's like
Yeah, we're not making that.
there may be
mistake
more
again.
booby traps or whatever.
We're not making
that wasn't a mistake before, sir. Did anyone die?
I was. Did you really ask that question?
For barging in.
Did you really ask that question? Did somebody
For barging
die?
in. We probably shouldn't have shot at the guy, maybe, but at the same time, if we hadn't have shot, he probably would have grabbed the gun. And
No, I'm saying no.
shot
He was
the
reaching
partner.
for it.
He actually probably would have shot the girl instead of the guy.